All right, we are live. This is the outlet where we stay plugged in. That's all, Rush.
Yo, it's King Rush. I got well, I know you by CJLilez, bro.
Yes, sir.
Is that the name you prefer to go by?
Yes, sir. CJLilez.
So CJLilez, bro, what do you do?
I rap, man.
You
Hip hop.
what's your genre? What's your style? What's your fucking
Man,
you're a freestyler, you're a battle rapper?
I like to do a little bit of everything, man. I like hip hop. I was raised around it. Was doing it as a little kid. I just stuck with it ever since, man. That's what I do. I can, if I need to, I can rip somebody on a beat. But if I need to talk about something, I need to talk about, do that too. Get soft if I need to. Whatever needs to happen. I
Right?
try to make sure I can do it.
Are your lyrics talk about drugs? You shooting anybody? You fucking
Varies on the subject matter.
okay?
Well, a lot of my music is a lot of like what's on my mind. Whether if it's I want to tell a story,
Right.
whether if it's about a certain situation, or whether if it's my emotions and how I'm feeling. So,
Do you do your recording like anything that you need to be in the right chemistry? You do drugs, you got like a drink, you got a good meal.
well, I like to. I could be in the studio and do whatever, but I sometimes like to smoke beforehand. I do like to smoke, so I'll drink a little bit before the studio. But that's about it. Try to keep a cool, open mind and to kind of just let it come to you. You know.
Do you feel more inspired after like smoking some weed and shit? Like, does it make you?
I feel less perfectionist with it.
Right.
You know, I'm not very in my head. I'm able to just let the track happen. Vice
not
versa.
OCD about it type shit.
Yeah, just let it come naturally than to just overproduce it.
You making songs at home and shit too?
I make songs at home. If a homie of mine has a studio, pull up to his studio, book some studio time, whatever I need to get done to get the job done.
Right. Okay. Okay. You got any local artists that you tapped in with that you feel like are the most likely to, you know what I'm saying, have some success in this?
Besides the team, I've tapped in with a lot of local artists over the year. I haven't made music with a lot,
right?
But I've tapped in and I've networked. And
is there a reason for that?
Like I said, I do get very picky. So it's not that I don't think somebody's dope.
Right.
I'm very picky with how my music sounds and making sure that the right emotion or the right what you feel is what you're supposed to feel from the start of the track to the finish of the track.
Right.
So it's just finding the right person with the right voice or who can deliver the right delivery to a track, whether if it's just singing or if it's rapping.
I feel like a ton of rap songs, especially, are like fucking just rap verses. Sometimes are just all over the place. It's like, what is this song really about? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, you know, saying something about this, but like the whole verse.
And then there's something completely different.
Shit. Yeah, it's like, bro, like, did you even write this verse of this song or like?
Well, I feel like a lot of it is they don't write; they're just freestyling.
Right.
No, yeah, I can see that.
So, do you punch in? Do you write? Do you?
It varies on the mood, or it varies on the type of song. Like, because I do like to rap a little faster too, and being a smoker, I can't do it all in one take too much without practicing. So, like for the audio presentations, I'll punch in.
See, that's something I feel like people don't talk about much. Is like the breathing situation. Like sometimes you can hear that shit. Like motherfucker be spitting some bars, but you hear him taking breaths in, trying to get, you know what I mean, trying to get a quick one in. It's loud.
Well,
you know what I mean.
A producer could, a sound engineer could also. He can also cut out the breaths too. So I think that varies on the sound engineer's preference as well.
Okay.
I think punching in, a lot of it is just varies on who you are as an artist or like what kind of energy and vibe you're going with.
No, yeah, for sure. What's your favorite kind of like shit that's cracking right now? Like I like the Detroit wave with like the Sada Babies and it's lyrical, but it's up tempo. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like some old like.
Man, I'm all over what's been happening like in the world, bro. Like I was all over that Kendrick and Drake shit.
Yeah, I like that.
I think the last thing that just happened was Eminem just dropped his project, so I had to check that out. Mexican OT dropped his project earlier this year.
Mexican OT go hard, bro.
Yeah, I peeped him out.
Who you feel like won out of the Kendrick Drake beef?
Oh, Kendrick, like that's
yeah.
If anybody say Drake, then they just
Well,
weren't.
you'd be surprised. A lot of them, but they're just Drake dick riders. Like I like Drake
Yeah,
too, but like they're just Drake.
I
dick
mean, don't
riders.
get me wrong. I'm not shying away from the dude's credibility or anything, but you putting him against somebody like Kendrick.
The only thing I can give Drake out of the whole thing was like listen to the song fucking infinity times. But when I watched one of the Drake's clapbacks that was the lyric video and you read it,
Yeah.
when you read it, it was like stung just a little bit, but it still wasn't. Bro, every
Well,
time
did you pick up the subliminals he was doing in the video?
what was he doing?
So in the beginning, what they did is they repoed the Good Kid, Mad City van. That's on the cover of Kendrick's
Right.
Good Kid, Mad City album. So he repoed it and was crushing it. And then,
okay,
yeah, that's what it's doing because it's 3 parts. The second part really wasn't. Really wasn't shooting at Kendrick. He was more like taking shots at everybody else who was taking shots at him at the time.
Right.
So
right.
I have no idea what was going on. Like they still showed the Good Kid, Mad City van all like crushed up and everything. And then at the end, they out at some place and they start showing Drake shows Tupac ring that he bought at the auction that Kendrick has a problem with.
Yeah,
him having it like that it had a lot of subliminals in the video itself.
But none of it was like anything that was like, bro. Kendrick went after Drake directly, like pedo shit. Your homeboys is cokeheads, fucking, like I mean all kinds of shit. He don't like saying the N word.
He went at his character, man.
He did, bro. He assassinated the
fuck out of him, bro. I still can't believe that shit happened because nobody really seen that shit since East Coast versus West Coast. I mean, we've seen rappers beef back and forth, but we haven't seen it to the extent of how much it's talked about and the impact until this year. So,
speaking of beef,
did you hear?
Asking about what? Ghetto gay. What is that?
I
said what? I didn't mean to disrespect the ghetto gay.
Nah, he full-fledged did. Fuck you.
Okay.
Nah.
Fuck you then, bro.
It was this kid that I met a while ago, just started rapping. Kind of met on Instagram because back before like there was really a lot popping off because you can agree like the whole scene changed with only a span of a few years of how shit was done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's evolved just in a few years so fast. But I met him back when I was networking with people over Instagram and stuff. Like, oh, you make music too? Oh, let's work. We were in a bunch of group chats together.
Right.
So I met him, and I seen like here recently, like this. Like I said, this was fresh off the Drake and Kendrick beef.
Right.
And I see this kid. He's 18 years old. I see him popping shots at I've known he does diss tracks all the time. He's not good, but I seen him popping shots at these big name artists, and I want beef with somebody. I want to battle somebody. Like I want beef. I want to battle. Like, hey, let's battle. And this dude just took it to a whole completely disrespectful level, and
How did it play out?
So it started where I did a podcast with you, Kane and Big Baby Havoc, Vanilla Kane, Big Baby Havoc. We're just talking, and then like the next day he dropped a diss track on me. So it was like you got 24 hours to respond. Shit was terrible. So I was like, all right, cool. I hit up my producer, shout out Kyle Gorey, part of DYG. I hit up my producer. I said, hey, yo, I need a beat. I need to respond within 24 hours. He sent a beat within 2 hours. I think I clapped back. We got it knocked out about 3-4 hours.
Right. That's quick, bro. Did you was there anything that you feel like is off topic, like off
well, it was
off the table as far as like fucking dissing?
Well, no, it didn't. It was the Twitter beef that got to me.
Okay.
It was the consistent trolling. Like he's 18 years old, so he knows how to do the trolling shit all over fucking social media.
You got a little more free time than you do.
Yeah, a little bit more free time than a grown man who's working like 5, 6, 12s a week.
Right.
So. But he's sitting there trolling, man. Just like some of the stuff he tried playing like a racist card on me. He stuck with this whole racist angle, man. It's just
once you find something to bother you, it's like picking on a kid, bro. Like once you find something that bugs them, even if it ain't that funny, you just gotta fucking keep drilling that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably seen that bothers you, bro. Because like obviously you're not racist, and obviously they're fucking. You don't want to be lumped into that category, even fucking hypothetically.
No, not even close. And that's not even what bothered me. What bothered me is the extent he pushed it, and just the kid wouldn't stop. Like it was a clear landslide of like I responded to you twice And after the second one, you drop this bullshit. And this is where the punch in thing to me, as somebody who is, you were beefing, you're claiming you have better double entendres than me.
Right.
You don't. You claim you have better bars than me. You don't. You claim you have better beats and bar. Everything he says he claims he has better than me. He don't. I'm just gonna air that out right now.
I mean, can he rap though? Is he like any good at all?
He had, like, his bars. It's cool. Like it when you look at it at face value, when you're looking at what he says, it's all right. Like I see.
Man, I feel like I don't know, because I feel like, bro, I know you, bro. You're a dude that's got integrity, bro. You're not fixing to go pick off the weakest deer in the herd to fucking chomp. Like, bro, I feel like you would have approached somebody you felt like had a chance to be on an equal.
No, that's not. It wasn't even that. It was like I seen a lot of, like, when I first started, like, in him, like the quality in it. Like it's not, like I said, it's not good. But I see a lot of, like, he has potential, and if he like really works at it, he can. But like I said, I was fresh off that Kendrick and Drake shit, and I wanted, like, let's do a battle. Like,
but you didn't come with bad intentions. You came with
the first track. No, the first track I didn't. It was straight battle. I was battling. It was more so just, I'm gonna show you I can rap better than you. I'm gonna flip your bars against you. Everything. So, like, now that that's his second track that got disrespectful.
Right.
It was his second track that got disrespectful.
What did he say in the second track? I can't imagine you getting mad, bro. You're so timid and fucking like articulate. You can express yourself well. You're not gonna fight with fucking. You know what I'm saying? What's off the limits? Bro?
Well, okay. The first thing that was aired out was he had an audio clip back in 2021 of me saying the N-word.
Oh shit!
I said it with an A. Like
you wasn't on some fucking.
I wasn't on no race. I think I was addressing him and two other white boys. Like, I went on nothing, especially nothing racist. But to hold that for 3 years just to expose me on being racist.
Yeah.
And then I think he ended up posting a meme of my face on the cop that had a knee over George Floyd.
Oh.
And yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that's funny though. To troll that hard though.
To troll that hard to an extent. I see what he was doing, but you don't do that, man. No, that's something, like, there's lines and stuff that's crossed. And I kept it all in the music within a sense of, like, when it came to a battle. Because there was a period where it was just he was talking shit or he would drop a track.
Right.
And, I would just post something like, you're not me. Like, this is a video clip of me performing, which you haven't done. This is a video clip this is a picture of me and Blind Fury, a legend, which you haven't met.
Did y'all end up battling?
No, not like a live battle. It was like songs back and forth.
Just back and forth disses?
Yeah.
No, I got you. Y'all need to do a live battle, bro.
No, he can't do that shit.
That shit would be lit.
He can't.
Huh?
He can barely rap.
I mean, it is what it is.
No, but so it was a second track that kind of got a little disrespectful to it, and it was more of the tones of just kid egging it on. Like, I'm at work, my phone's being blown up.
Right.
So dealing with the stress of being at work, you're like, yeah, but that's that whole beef thing, man. It was that shit. It started really just.
So are you past the beef now? Is it squashed? Or are y'all still kind of go back and forth a little bit here and there?
Oh no, it's beef.
Beef. What if you see each other? What is it?
We're gonna have to throw something.
You gonna take his chain?
No, we're gonna have to throw something straight. Once.
Yeah. Just throw hands. It's over with. Huh?
Yeah, it's once. That's what it is at this point. Like, you did all that talking. You were talking all brazy, and then somebody DM'd me a little. It was a shitty ass quality video, but a little music video he was working on, and he started talking shit about me, and he started waving these little guns and shit. Because the angle I first took was he's 18 years old, scrawny white boy, long hair. I know. I like I said, I've known him for a while. I did my research. Like, he claims to be a gangbanger. So the first thing I did was I checked his card. I was like, okay, you claim to be a gangbanger, then what's up?
Damn. Like, what gang he say he's from?
It's blood. But that's no disrespect to nobody who gangbangs at all. Like, that's no disrespect to anybody who gangbangs at all. I just don't like posers.
No,
no, I just don't like posers and people who talk about a life they don't live.
Bro, motherfuckers that go to the military and serve that shit, and then see somebody that's like fucking not from the military.
Yeah,
they hate that shit too. It's like Same shit. Stolen Valor.
They
type
probably
shit.
finna stow on them too.
Oh, yeah, the Kurt Cobain looking kid. Where's he from?
Manchester, New Hampshire.
Oh, so he's not even from here.
Not even from here, bro.
Damn. Hey. Well,
Yeah.
I wonder how hard it goes down to New Hampshire.
Up there, no, it's
Well, fuck, bro. What else you got? You got something in store for us? Like here coming up? You got
oh yeah, I just posted on all my platforms and stuff. I'm releasing a mixtape called Dirty Ghetto Kid, October 1st.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
man, I noticed you got a lot of like, bro. You got bars, bro. You're the lyrical Eminem fucking creative. You know what I'm saying? Music writer guy. Any what? Uh-oh.
It's like some fucked up messages that someone posted saying like, let CJ come in you and all this crazy shit. It's on Ghetto Games page.
Nah, this ain't Ghetto Games page, bro. I don't know who made this page, but
You make that page.
I did not. Okay, I don't know who made it, but I didn't make it. I promise I didn't make it. But this page is just trolling him. That's what it is. This page is just literally just trolling him. Like that's his old girl right there. It's a video. Kurt Cobain looking motherfucker. Oh, here it is. Yep.
Oh shit.
This is the shit. He was a.
We can post this link. This is funny. Fuck it.
Yep. See, this is the same meme, but it was my face that he put on there, bro. Yeah. And my boys were just trolling him back, bro. But
So a white
what that
kid
is.
saying you're racist, that's kind of damn. But he gangbangs some. All right.
Yep.
I'm interested.
Yeah, it was a wild turn
Set up
of
some
events,
backyard
man.
wrestling in this motherfucker, bro. I'm down.
I decided to be a big man about it and just realized that he's 18, bro.
No,
Kids
yeah.
are wild. I mean, he's
Yeah.
legal. He's all I'm 18 means if his mouth does get out of hand, he shows up in Tulsa. That means I can put my hands on him.
Right. Oh yeah. You get your ass whooped.
But other than that, it's like everybody knows I'm better. I squashed him.
Yeah. I mean, bro,
Traps.
let's keep it on rap. That's what it started as. I mean.
Yeah, let's just keep it as rap, man.
What you so you got a tape coming out? You got a disc? You got a disc you gonna put on there?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
My producer. My first one that my producer.
Release that shit.
Yep.
You got any music put up? You got a vault?
Oh yeah, no, my vault. I see.
I feel like you keep a vault
for the people who tune into this and they've known me for a while know that I've been releasing music for a long time. My thing is I'm a big advocate in mental health, especially being I suffer from it myself,
Right.
man. So like last year, I just being so hard on this local scene, bro. Being so hard, like because I'd work 11 to 7s mid shift, leave work,
Yeah, man.
head straight to an open mic. Because last year, what was it? There was like 4 open mics a week.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was at every single one of them every week.
That's dedication. You got real love for the craft. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man, it was just so much of it, bro. It was just plus real life shit happening too, man.
right,
So
that's true, yo.
just overwhelming, bro. Just deleted everything.
Life don't stop.
I couldn't get into one distributor, so you still get an OG. My first EP I put out on all platforms. You still got that, but other than that, I deleted everything and decided to start from scratch.
Damn.
Kind of just start from scratch and.
Do you regret doing that?
Nah.
Mr. Badass.
No, I don't regret doing that, man. I actually, because you can look up CJLilez on YouTube, you can see people who reacted to my shit.
Right. No,
You can look CJLilez on Facebook, and you'll see videos that people post. Like the aura of me itself is there, and that's what I'm proud of.
right.
At the end of the day, is just kind of working enough to, if I am able to do that, I have people still hit me up for this day, asking me to email them tracks I did like 3-4 years ago. And I'm like, wait, what? How do you remember that shit?
What mainstream artists do you listen to? Like, as far as like, you like J. Cole, Kendrick. You like fucking.
I like when it comes to hip hop, I tend to stay around the people that you feel what they're saying.
Right.
They don't necessarily have to be the punchlines, the most intricate wordplay, who's rapping the fastest.
I want to listen to shit that pertain to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's more so like I want like something that kind of I feel it. Like no matter what you're saying, I feel it.
What about like how you feel about like a 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz? I didn't listen to him much growing up, man, but I did check out that shit. Welcome to College Grove joint he just did with Wayne. That shit was hard.
Wayne picked that shit up though. Who do you think the GOAT is?
Of all time?
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna say, and people are gonna say, of course he's gonna say this shit, but within every aspect, I feel like Eminem got it. When you talk about somebody who has went from nothing to something,
right,
straight from the struggle, he grew up in the trenches. Talking about somebody who, when it comes to talent and word capability, longevity, influence, numbers, sales, everything around the board, man. It's you can't have a Mount Rushmore or a GOAT conversation without bringing him up there. And that fact that he just is 51 years old, just dropped an album and went right back to #1 is crazy.
Wayne or Eminem?
It varies on what you're talking about. If you're just saying in general, I listen to M more than Wayne, but with certain aspects, I'd choose Wayne over Eminem. I will say Wayne's one of the few artists I've heard that M be on a track with that he ain't get washed up. So, and that's something. Go ahead. What's the release date for the album? Oh, it's not an album; it's a mixtape, but it's gonna be released October 1st.
October 1st.
Yep. No idea what day that is, but that's the day I chose.
You got like a Halloween theme or anything?
Nah.
I
don't. Themes are cool, and sometimes I like sticking with it, but other than that, I want to keep it as most of me as possible.
Oh man, I know going Jadakiss and fucking Fabulous. They had that Halloween theme or that Jason Freddy themed one. Well, that whole mixtape was fucking.
Man,
I fuck with Jadakiss though, bro. Like, what do you feel about like a Tulsa cipher? Would you do it?
Hell yeah, just never been asked. Oh, I've done a cipher before. And I feel like at this point, it just varies on like how it's set up and how it's ran.
Like, who would the other participants matter or?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really care?
Yeah, no, for sure. And with all due respect, like I'll name off just some people I know. With all due respect, no disrespect or anything. I'm not saying I'm trying to keep it all up here. But let's say, let's see, who did I just do a show? Like, there's this artist. I just did a show with Had Enough, right? Mm-hmm. I just did a set with him last night. I wouldn't get on a cipher with Had Enough, and that's my mentor. Like, that's all love for him.
Why?
I just feel like both of our styles on a cipher wouldn't mesh. I'd much rather make music with him, like sit down and create. Like if I want a cipher, I want to get on somebody. I want to like-minded motherfuckers, like who kind of rap like me, but not like. All right, let's see what you're coming up with, like rappers.
Right.
Like
right.
How you can like if I look you up and carry you, like how you present yourself and how you're spitting is like, yeah, this is my crown.
You're not going to compliment his style, and he's not going to compliment your style. Why do it?
No, I feel like on a side, unless it's like a pre-planned cipher, like something that me and him and like a few of our people we know have an idea. Right. About like just a few blood cipher. Like I'm just using that as an example though.
Right.
Like that's just what it means. Like it matter within a sense.
Or what about like a never not working cipher?
No, yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
That shit would go hard.
That shit would go hard, bro. All of us got bars like a motherfucker.
But I still feel like everybody got different styles. I mean, everybody got different styles still, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we've somehow all made music with each other.
No, you have, yeah. Yeah, top 5 artists in Tulsa.
I'm excluding the team.
I mean, you could go to the team there too.
Well, no, because it's 5 of us, and it just makes it easy. Never not working. That makes it easy. But I've talked about this for years. #1, in my opinion, is Lovelace. I feel like he embodies an MC to the degree of what my favorite thing about an MC is when it comes to using your words and using them correctly. He's crazy. Lace is everything I've seen from Lace and what I've met from him. He's just been crazy. You ain't never met Lovelace? He works for Soul Body. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy, like bar intricate, like lyrical. It's crazy with it. I'd want to go. I hate saying this. I'm not that tapped into the local scene like that. I mean, I am,
Right.
but it's just I try to, you know, stay in my own thing and
Right.
and that's no disrespect or hate nobody. It's I want to, you know, when you hear CJ, it's like, oh, CJ never not working. You know, it's like, oh, see, you also sound like this rapper. Because I'm very big, if you listen to my music, I'm very big on what I listen to being my influence on what I make.
Yeah, so because it influences you
Yeah.
somewhat or subconsciously type shit. Like,
yeah, so, but I got Lace up there. Shit, I got, so I had enough up there for sure. He's been doing it for years. Man, that's just too many. Fuck. I fuck with Aaron Sawyer. Aaron Sawyer is my boy. He is tough than a motherfucker. I was at a second rap battle at Pressure Volume 2. Was at Barbershop. And this motherfucker was fucking crazy, bro. I had to pop out to this next one, and his next one was against a dude named Tedious. 1 6-minute round each.
damn.
Boy, this boy went in. Like, I had the whole room shaking and everything.
Who do you think would win between Aaron Sawyer and Elo?
Aaron. Elo is hard. I got Elo. Elo is hard. He's a tough battler too. He's tough, but I feel like I got Aaron because I feel Aaron's just a little more clever with how he structures his punchlines. The way he comes in and structures his punchlines is a little bit more clever on Elo's side. They're both aggressive as hell. Like that'd be one hell of a fucking battle to watch.
Anybody you would wish like you could put a mixtape out with?
Oh, there's a lot of people I wish I could put a mixtape out with, man. I want to work with a lot of people. Right now, locally, shit. I probably want to do something with Havoc.
Havoc, yeah, Havoc.
Havoc's probably one of the ones that I've talking to a lot, and we've kind of been bouncing iron sharpens iron. We've been bouncing a lot back and forth here recently. So he'd be one I'd be interested in doing something with, EP or a mixtape.
Right.
Like I get real personal with my music, man. So it's easy to make a track here and there, maybe EP, but when it comes to a project, that's just.
No, yeah, I totally get that shit.
I have made one collab project before. Shout out to my brother Suvi Julietta. We made a project.
Should go hard. Like, is it still available?
It's not. It was part of the. It was called Unconscious, man. It was. He's
part of your deletion, huh?
Yeah, it was part of my deletion. Yeah. No, he's a homeboy of mine. When I first met him, it was kind of one of those. Just all right, we're cool a little bit. I found out we started talking music. I found out he started making music, and then I whipped out my laptop. We made a track.
You don't still have a copy of this?
No, I have a copy of it. Yeah, I have copies of everything. I have the whole vault.
You had a fuck you mom moment, but it wasn't that bad, yo. Like,
yeah, no, my vault is massive, man. I still drop every now and then from my vault.
Right? No, that's dope. That's dope.
I want to say like half the shit on my channels from my vault. And a lot of my vault I like to keep just because it's just tracks. It's just you're making it.
What's your ultimate goal? Like, you want to you hope every day you just wake up and something went viral? Like,
nah, man. I wish I would love to be one of those people who sell at Madison Square Garden.
Right.
But being an adult in real life shit, like my goal that I'm striving for is just to be able to provide for the people I love and reach out to as much people as I can with the music.
Right. No. I feel like for you, it's kind of an outlet for what you got going on.
Shit saved my life, brother.
For sure.
Shit, 100% saved my life. 12, 13 years old. If I didn't have lyrics popped in my head, bro, it'd be over.
So, with that being said, is there an age that you've set in your mind where you would you're gonna give this shit up?
As soon as I started. Oh, wait, I give it up or?
Yeah, you'll give it up.
Oh, all the time.
Like, man. If you're 40 years old, you're like, bro, I'm not putting out no mixtape for 40.
Oh man, I think about giving up like every day.
No, I feel that.
It's just I'm wired to do it, man. Like I wrote my first rhyme when I was 12 years old, and when I was a kid, my mom always tells a story. When I'm a kid, I've always been a very driven person. If I want to do something,
that's good though.
And I just haven't stopped since. The pen, for some reason, still got ink in it. So I guess we're gonna keep writing until the ink runs out.
Oh yeah, straight up, bro.
Somebody in Tulsa, I need to think to
Who's
hang
the
this
worst
shit up.
Tulsa artist?
Nah, I don't see. That's why I said I don't listen to a lot of Tulsa musicians, man.
You don't ever go to these shows and you're waiting on your turn though, and it's like, bro, what the fuck is this dude even doing here, bro?
I don't try to keep that mindset, man, because I was terrible, bro. Like I was terrible, and I was terrible for a while. Like it took me so long to get to where I'm at. It was just hard work and working at it. So when I see somebody who's not good or something, because I don't listen, I don't hear it. I hear the good shit in it, like where you can improve.
Why'd you suck for so long?
Huh?
Why do you feel like you sucked for so long? Just nobody would tell you that it wasn't good, or like?
No, I just suck, man. I was writing to write. I didn't care about how the song sounded. I didn't care about what or nothing. I was just rapping to rap, man. I was a kid. Rapping whatever word rhymed with what. Sometimes it didn't make sense.
But you never had one of those books that you could like fucking you could look at a word and it would tell you every word that rhymed with it and shit?
Oh, I had a rhyme dictionary. Yeah, I had a rhyme dictionary too, man. Yeah. No, but so I get it, man. Like just being that person who like isn't naturally gifted in something and working to be good at something and working to have what you have. Like so when I see a lot of people do it, I was like, I see the good, and like I always 9 out of 10 times I see improvement too. Like they get better too.
Right.
So I don't ever want to encourage people not to make music. That's something that
I gotta say, bro, you're one of the most lyrical dudes I've seen from out here for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like hands down. Like so to hear that shit, I feel like you're still humble, bro. You know what I mean? Like
two questions here in the comments. Is there any people he has looked up personally here in the local scene? Looked up to?
Yeah, who you look up to in the local scene?
I got 3 people who I got 4 people who've been my mentors throughout my life in this music scene. First one, always I'm gonna shout out my brother. I'm gonna shout out my brother YSK. Without him, none of this would have been possible. He put me on my first stage when I was 17. I got to open up at the Vanguard for 17, which it's a blessing. It's a blessing itself just to even say.
Let's go.
So that venue like that at that age. So
let's go.
So he's opened up a lot of doors. Without him, I would have never met Kane over here. So that's my brother, man. Brother Shabaka, hashtag JagMob. He pushed me to be more creative and just do you. Don't try to mold yourself into what people think you are.
Right. No.
And he gave me FL Studio, my first piece of like studio equipment.
Bro, we just downloaded FL Studio on my shit, and he's like, man, I got to learn how to do this. Like, bro, this, I'm telling you, it's supposed to be the most lit shit ever, bro.
Yeah, bro. I still use FL to this day. I got FL when I was 14. I'm 22.
I heard it's fucking lit,
I
bro.
still use it to this day.
You have to run it down to me, bro.
Man, I still learn shit about it to this day, man. I still learn shit about it. Then I got shout out to my boy King Castro X. That's my big bro too. He really put me on the local scene because I was performing, but I wasn't really like local performing. Like I was young, so I can't be everywhere nobody else can. I'm 17. So boy, King Castro was sneaking me into venues and shit, trying to get me to perform. It's like, y'all need to hear this boy. He tough, he cold. Which within him, I met Had Enough, and Had Enough just kind of been the one that I've looked up to, talked to all the time. If I have any questions, I ask him. You know, so that's those are the 4 people off the top of my head that I really try to show love to and let them know I appreciate them for what they did.
Shout out Had Enough. He's a good dude, bro. I like him.
Another question is, what would he do? First big check for music. Who would he sign if he had the opportunity?
First big check in music. What you gonna spend the money on? I'm going with hookers and cocaine.
Nah, that ain't me. It would have to be a well-known label. If it's not, it'd have to be a label I know of for me to sign to it. Just for being so in tune with what goes on and looking into so much shit.
You definitely seem like an independent rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I also like had dreams of being signed, man. So like, you know, if like TDE or like some of these lower, you know, like shit. That's TDE. That would be TDE. Oh, I don't even know TDE. Yeah, TDE is still a thing. PG Lang would be a thing. I would definitely sign to PG Lang. Interscope, I wouldn't sign to UMG or
what
Def
about
Jam.
Something crazy like Psychopathic Records or something like that? Would you fuck with that shit? The ICP shit?
Like I said, it just varies on the deal. because I think a lot like yes, who does matter, but I just feel like it just focus on the deal. Like, do I get my masters? What percentage of my masters I get?
Shit, is that check right?
Yeah. Like, I got to make sure, like, because if I'm signing this, like, this is my life now.
Right.
You know, I ain't just finna be this rapper that just now doing side commercials because I need money.
360 deal or some shit.
Yeah, I ain't trying to sign. No, I ain't trying to do none of that, man. I want to, like, at least see a foreseeable future and profit. And then the first thing I'm gonna do with a check.
Let's say you got $1 million check.
Oh, immediately I'm putting
bro, $1 billion, bro. Hookers
a million or a bill, mill or a bill?
$1 billion.
$1 million. I'm putting 500,000 right into a separate account for taxes. I'm not getting caught up. I'm putting half that shit. Y'all paying me this, but y'all gonna ask for half of it later. Here it is right now. And then the other of that shit, probably just I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna be young and dumb. I was gonna be something stupid. I'll probably buy some games or something.
Cocaine.
I'll definitely buy some kicks. I'm definitely buy some kicks, some fits. But other than that, I'll probably just use it wisely. Give it to family and friends. Make sure they're straight.
I want a PlayStation 5.
Bro, I'm trying to play that new college game.
Bruh.
I'm trying to play NCAA. It just can't. Oh, it's not even NCAA. It's just college football 25, is it?
They monetize like the players now, so like, bro, it's gonna it'll be dope here in a few years. I feel like something will come with that shit.
I mainly play GTA and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'll be on, GTA.
It's the best way to live the most legal life legally.
No, yeah. It kept me on house arrest, bro. It kept me safe. Kept me out of trouble.
I be selling hella acid, meth, coke, weed, all from a warehouse of my nightclub with a biker gang. Like,
yeah. I could never do that.
I could never do that in real life. I mean, you could, but like,
you sell drugs?
I mean, no.
No.
Sell records? Yes, sir.
How you feel about like some of the bigger artists that come out now? Like, you pay attention to like the No Jumpers and the DJ Vlads and shit like that? Like,
if it's worth on my radar to pay attention to,
you're not a daily watcher and no shit.
Well, like with me and No Jumper and DJ Vlad and shit, a lot of that's hood politics.
Yeah, that's how I like it, probably.
Yeah, a lot of it's hood politics, and it's not that it's not a bad thing. It's just that's not me.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not a hood politic rapper. I'm not a hood politic person. Like, I watch Big Boy. Like, I watch Big Boy and shit. I watch fucking Hot 97.
I like Hot 97.
Fucking
Breakfast Club shit.
Yeah, I was about to say Breakfast Club. That's the shit I try to keep in tune with, man. Just try to keep a hold on what's going on. And like just trying to make sure like I ain't falling behind type.
What about like Drink Champs? I feel like they're on the
Drink.
line.
Yep, I love Drink. Yep.
Drink Champs.
I want to be on there just so I can lie about every question. I'm gonna not answer anything they ask me. I'm gonna get shot of that.
You're fucked up.
Oh man.
What would you change about the local scene?
What would I change about the local scene? Fuck. Make it harder for people to perform.
Make it harder?
Yeah.
I feel like there's too many open mics.
It's not even that. And I'm saying this because I abuse the same thing.
Right.
Like, how in the fuck can I perform 4 times in 2 weeks?
Right. Well, I mean, they'll take that shit when motherfuckers they ain't paying nobody. Shit.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just like a whole money thing. It's just you also got these. Like I said, a lot of big thing is for me is like posting and being something about that you're not.
Right.
And like I said, I'm very humble, but I know if you're posting a bunch of bullshit about what you're doing at like these shows or whatever, or yada yada yada.
Right.
Like no.
Cap rap.
If Tulsa had more of a complex, harder to get into perform scene, it'd make the rappers a lot more solidified. That's my thing. And hip hop's a sport. At the end of the day, it's always been competition, whether how you view it.
You as an artist, what do you think you can work on to be a better artist?
Me as an artist?
What's your weak spot?
Fuck, man. Not worrying about what other people say about my music, because inevitably that's what turns out my music to be what it is. I get in my head a lot. I'll have people telling me I need to start, maybe try to do this, and I was like, no, and then I have a different person who didn't hear that conversation have somebody say the complete opposite. And it's just that constant warfare of, like I'm making it for y'all to fucking listen to. What do y'all want? But it's now just finally stepping out of my shell and just saying what the fuck I want on a record.
You get in
however
your
the
own
fuck I
head and
want
psych
to.
yourself out a little bit.
Yeah, man. I still do all the time. Like,
right. No, I can see
this
that.
this Dirty Ghetto Kid was a project that it took so long for me to figure out exactly how I wanted to go about it.
Right.
But once I found out the direction, it was just smooth sailing. So
how many tracks you throwing up there?
That's 13.
13
tracks.
So that's that's more than they're giving us on a lot of these shits.
It's 13.
Kanye started that 6 shit. I was like, nah.
What was it going to be? It was going to be a little bit 15, 16 tracks.
Right. Yeah.
That's the old school. That's the old head in me though. Them long albums.
Man, put out like some Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah, man. That's an album, man.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to be an album.
No, I remember Wayne killed it with the mixtapes back in the day, bro. He was dropping all kinds of shit for free.
Oh yeah, no, that's kind of like that's kind of why this is a mixtape, and I don't know if I'm gonna put it on all platforms or not. Is because I want it to be a mixtape, and I'm kind of just giving it. You know, it's a body of work, because the whole point of Dirty Ghetto Kid is, like I said, you know, the skate brand DGK.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm from West Tulsa. Like, can't get more dirty or ghetto as a kid than that. Like,
West Tulsa's got its own.
Yeah, it's dirty and ghetto. Like, there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, but it was just kind of taking myself back into the mindset of, you know, maybe a kid my age, like what the fuck we go through.
Right. Everybody got a story, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's got a story. So there's a concept to the mixtape, but at the end of that, at the same time, it's a whole bunch of tracks too that I feel like they go hard.
What do you feel like the oldest track you're putting out is? Like, you had something in the vault for like 2-3 years that you just now about to drop on that tape or not?
No, all this track, everything I recorded for it.
Okay.
Everything I recorded for this tape, I did indeed. I recorded for this tape. So there's the oldest track I have recorded on this. When did we record Posters in December? It's either a track called Chase It or a track called Posters.
Okay.
What's your favorite song you got on this?
I'm tossed up between 3 right now. Yeah. Posters being one of them, but Posters is one of those that it's a letter, and I'm opening up about a lot of feelings about it. So it was just a lot of pain on there that I feel like a lot of people can relate to. So.
Oh yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde is another one. It's a nice little love song. You know, ain't nothing too special. That's a nice little love song, but it's the way the beat hits. It's a good knocking beat, good melody, good flow to it. Everything about it, I'm starting to fucking with. And I think
your album got a parental advisory on it, bro.
Yeah.
You think so?
I
feel like you don't come off like somebody that can't express themselves without saying, like, you're not gonna say nothing fucked up. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no, I definitely have a parental advisory on it. I say a lot of fucked up shit, but a lot of fucked up shit is with the imagery.
What's the most fucked up shit you think you've ever said in a song?
Keep on talking. I'll knock the baby out your womb.
Damn.
I mean, that's real though.
It like I said, everything I've said on a record, I don't. There's some instances I regret how far I've taken things, but I wouldn't change it, because at the end of the day, that's just how I felt.
Right.
And you know, you can't hide that. If I just take that song right there and just switch it up, then that's not the 100% raw emotion. You're not going to feel everything at that point. You might feel the pain in the voice, but like, you won't feel everything.
Right.
Like, you got to, like, I don't care if it's a lot of it's this, just that. Like, it's just that. All those words are there to express that emotion right there.
You ever name drop?
If I feel a need to, yeah. If I feel a need that I need a name drop and I want to put it on blast, then yeah. But I'm not one to really put, unless you know this situation, you're not gonna be put on. It's not really put on blast.
It's more like a subliminal type thing, like, you know who it is.
I say you a lot. Okay. I talk to them direct. I'm a more direct in person. Like, I skip all the bullshit. YOU. And I'm gonna bring up this detail, that detail, this detail, and that detail. You know, I'm talking to you now. I'm not a very hard person to get a hold of.
When you was battling that one dude though, was you name dropping on that shit? Was you going directly at him?
Oh yeah, the cover, the first diss, the cover art was a picture of him.
I mean,
That shit was hilarious. It looks like Marilyn Manson.
oh shit.
Man. And the weird thing is, I had beef with somebody beforehand, like real life beef, like not even a rapper, out in Sand Springs.
What do you mean real life beef? What's real life beef?
Like a motherfucker was talking, he was upset about a female, and yeah, is upset about a female. I ain't gonna get into it. It's all in the past.
I thought you ran off on the plug or something, bro.
No, he got upset about a female. But that's me beef, females, and just started talking brazy out there in Sand Springs. So. You can't talk brazy out in Sand Springs without word about me without word getting back to me. So, and it was one of those.
So whenever you record, you said that you punch it down.
I punch in.
Yeah, you punch it. But I did see you release that video. Was that really live? Whenever you released that video?
That like that?
Outside?
Oh, outside? Yeah, I called you.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I was live, 100%.
That's great.
I was 100% one take.
That shit is hard.
That's why I did
the good views too.
That's what I'm saying. But my Facebook got deleted, so those views, like everything was gone. That shit had like, I was about 9 point something K, about to reach 10K.
Damn.
Never reached that in my life. I don't even have 400 views on my YouTube. That shit had like 300 reactions to it. Yeah, no, it was for a track called One Take. I punched in on the track. Well, because the premise of the track I'm talking about, one take is all I need to break out. But I know I perform it in one take. So I knew when I was going to release it and do the video for it, because that was my love letter to hip hop. I released it for hip hop's birthday, 50th birthday.
Hey.
So that's one take. So I did a video, called him on it live. My roommate, she was recording it. Like the audio was playing out of my laptop and everything. Just fucking rapped on the mic and put the audio from the recording on the video editing software over me saying it. Just easy peasy.
How many times do you feel like you performed total?
That's a hard question.
What's the worst performance you've ever
I mean, you just put on the last show that I went to at this point. Like, didn't you put on that whole show?
Yeah, I put on that show.
That shit was dope.
144 people. I was expecting 50, 60.
It was still dope. I don't know who's what I still don't, but yeah.
No, you ain't never threw a party before and did nobody really show up? Like 5, 10 people or something? You'd be like,
are you partying? Do you go to parties and shit?
It varies on who there. Like if it's a party and I know like a lot of people there, or at least a solid people there, then I'll pull up. But
you know how hard it is to get same people in the room at the same time? Like, you know what I mean?
I can be a people person. It varies on my mood, but also varies on the vibe of the room. Like you see me get drunk, I talk to the whole fucking room.
Yeah.
Like I move around, but also like it just varies on like what other people are doing.
Like, man, you can tell your demeanor though. You ain't no like, you're not fixing to fucking fuck with nobody or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't try to, man. I try to stay in my own lane, do my own thing.
That's what's up.
That's what I really try to do. All my bitches swing both ways. I call them pool holes. A song called Bounce.
That shit is hard. That shit out?
I could put it back on my YouTube right now. It's privated, but
So are you on all platforms?
I am on all platforms. Yeah, I am on all platforms. I'm very picky what I put on all platforms, but I am on all platforms.
What's got the most like views or hits or streams or whatever out of all of them?
Besides that, on all platforms?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
An all time. Shout out to my boy STK Mills. Before he was STK Mills, I don't know if you know this, but he went by Baby Mills.
No, I didn't know. He's cool. He's cool character. I think he's a Christian rapper.
Yeah, he's a Christian rapper now. I wish he's doing his thing. I just him the other day. Actually.
How you feel about Christian rap?
I am a believer myself. So people who are doing it to spread the word, I like it.
Right.
Sometimes to me it can sound corny, but that's what a lot of rap.
Man, when I was growing up, they had the gospel gangsters, bro, and it was corny as fuck. Bro.
It can come off a little corny sometimes. I just, people listen to it. You can't knock what people.
Yeah.
It don't ever sound bad, especially if it got like all those views and shit. Plus, like I said, it's never a bad message to it, so you can't really hate it.
No, yeah, but some of that shit, like the motherfuckers they doing that shit just because they couldn't make it in other shit. You know what I'm saying? So they found a genre or lane they could make it in, and
that's honestly that's what has me scared because my grandma wants me to make a song for being religious.
Right.
And I don't got a problem talking about how I feel about my religious views or nothing. My thing is, I don't like it because then I don't like arguing with people.
Right.
I have heart problems, man. When my heart rate starts racing, like if I get pissed, like it's all bad.
Right.
So, like, people arguing, oh, you only did this for that, yada yada yada. I know I'm not supposed to listen to them.
Right.
I know I'm not supposed to, but
so I feel like everybody at one point, like a lot of motherfuckers put out a gospel album. Remember Snoop put out a gospel album?
Yeah, he was a gospel rapper.
Baby lullaby shit.
Yeah, something. But you should make a Christmas album, fool. That shit would go
Fun
hard.
fact, part of my discography that only the OGs, the real I'm talking about, like, I was fuck auto-tune CJ. That's years ago.
Okay.
I had a Christmas EP.
There we go. Shit. We don't got enough Christmas music.
It was on SoundCloud. That sounds like shit, man. I've tried playing you some of it, and you told me to turn it off. I don't even think you knew it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I was not a good rapper at all.
I stuck with him, bro.
I'm not a good rapper. Nah, I remember.
I feel like you're super critical of yourself, and
you gotta be
in a perfectionist kind of sense, but like you probably got some fucking super lit shit that we ain't never gonna hear because you're fucking.
Oh, I 100% do.
Man,
100%. I have this track called "Clear It Out" that I made when I was 17, and I blast that shit like at least once a week. Yep.
Yeah, you should make a Christmas album, bro. That shit go hard.
I've thought, actually, fun fact, I have a Christmas joint coming out this year.
That's what's up.
Yep. Me and a homeboy of mine, we made a Christmas song. So.
Man, I ain't got nothing to listen to at Christmas time, bro. All I ever listen to is Michael Bublé.
This song, it's more of on the punk rock side. I'm rapping. I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry to break anybody's heart. You expect to hear CJ singing this year? It ain't happening.
I got Michael Bublé on repeat, bro. What you listen to at Christmas time?
I hate Christmas.
What?
Fucking hate it.
That's my favorite one, bro. Like, it's cold. Everything being hot, I can't stand it.
Everything for me with Christmas. Well, I don't have the best memories of Christmas too either. But excluding all that, for me with Christmas, I just feel like it's for women and kids, which that's respectable. That's respectable. Like that's if once I get married and have kids, I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy having Christmas and shit with my kids.
It is kind of like a family thing.
But I'm a single 22-year-old male. I don't want to buy everybody fucking presents. All y'all cost too damn much money.
Timu that shit.
And y'all and it's the double standard of you expect a gift. Everybody don't give me nothing for Christmas, and I tell them not to.
Hey, me and my girl last year, we hit it 4 strip clubs on Christmas. Dead ass.
Like, for me, like, Christmas and holiday is supposed to be made to spend together, and like it's now become this commercial thing. I just don't like it. Like, you'll see a Santa Claus inflated November 1st.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You dating anybody out here?
Nah, man. Like I said, I'm single, bro.
You love whores? I love
varies.
Man, it's a pro and a con. I love whores because who doesn't? But you love a whore.
I am a middle child of blood related, no brothers, 4 half sisters.
Oh shit.
So every reason you can hate a girl or woman for what they do just for being a woman, I had to deal with times 4.
No, yeah, we in that sexy red era too. I can't stand that shit.
Bitches are going in right now.
Bro, I know there's some females who are hard, bro. Like I like Glorilla.
Glorilla go hard.
Glorilla hard, man.
But she don't be on that whole shit of that break a dude shit, all that shit. I'm not
Mulatto
go hard as
Mulatto hard too. But I was watching Mulatto when she was 16, and her brother was sitting there, 14 years old, or bricked up, watching her on Wonder Free's Rat Game. She was a kid over there trying to get a deal. She won it and didn't even sign it.
No, she got bars though. She good. I just seen her from the block shit. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, she just got to the point where she's at that point now where she ain't even really trying to, like, she will rap if she wants to, but she's making the music she wants to.
Well, how'd you feel about like Nicki Minaj? I feel like
Nicki Minaj is a what? Yeah, she's auntie. If I ever meet her, she's auntie.
I feel like she was like the last of like the good female rappers. I don't like that city girl shit and all that shit.
No, I'm not a fan of city girl shit either.
I'm not doing that shit, bro. Man, my bitch singing that shit, bro. I'm gonna get a new bitch. Yeah, fuck my baby daddy. Yeah, bitch, fuck you.
I feel like all these girls coming out doing that shit are they're making all these bitches whores.
It is. No, on God it is.
Now it's like okay to be a whore. You remember like back then, like it was like you were a slut. She didn't want to tell you she was a slut. Now she just owns that shit.
Man, we didn't want a bitch that had more than like 5-10 bodies, bro. Now these bitches got like 30-40 bodies, and you just gotta accept that because she might be a good bitch. Like, bro, like real shit. That's normal now.
Me, nah.
Everywhere I go, we see the same hoes, bro. Everywhere.
I mean, he sees me saying this with a smirk on my face. He sees me saying this with a smirk on my face because he always sees me talking. I'm a flirtatious person. I love talking to I love making a woman flirt. I like, for some reason, if I can make them laugh, I have a funny thing to me.
What's the worst conversation you have with a woman try to flirt with her? Like, let's say what's south. Got any bad?
Is somebody else's girlfriend the best? Like,
oh, dude.
Bro, that's fucked up. But I mean, yeah, shit. Sometimes somebody else's girlfriend's the best. Yeah.
Yes, but my immediate thing was respect. Because immediately just shot down. I was like, you already read through the bullshit. I'll leave you alone.
No, yeah.
I'll move on to the next.
You can tell right away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not really. It's because they do this thing where they'll let you talk because it's attention. So they'll let you ramble on. So I ain't never really like got far enough in a conversation because they'll just let me ramble on and walk off. But I've gotten very good to the point where I've noticed if you're not paying any attention, then the bar right there, I got cat. I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight for your attention when there's that dude trying to fight for it. That dude. That I ain't got that energy. Fuck.
They're weird, bro. If you overvalidate them, then your validation doesn't become valuable. You know what I'm saying? And then they want validation everywhere and shit. It's like, yeah.
What do you feel like's been like the worst thing you've ever done at a performance? Like your worst performance?
Oh, I rapped somebody else's song.
What?
Yeah, I have a remix. I was doing this gig at Blackbird. I had this remix I ain't done in a while. It's to Lil Baby's Emotionally Scarred. I did it back in 2021. But I came on. I used a love letter came in the mail that said I missed you. That's what he came on with. I used that same line, but I did my own thing. But it's that one line, and I don't know. It's been so long since I heard it. So long. I thought I was just smart enough. Oh, I can do it. You know. Started rapping his verse, and like it got like 10 bars into it. I'm like, wait, this ain't my shit. What the fuck? Can we run this back?
Damn.
Hold on.
You got like a lot of energy when it comes to performing. Like, did it start off like that, or?
Oh, it started off a lot more.
So you were always this energetic, like you're never nervous getting up there and doing shit?
No, that's what it. Well, I have ADHD, and that's where the nerves kick in too, because the nerves will kick in while I'm on stage, and just the music. Like I said, the music speaks to me. Once your body feels that music, there is not much you can do if it starts moving itself. You know that. I've seen you just like as soon as that beat hit, just that turn.
I feel like sometimes a beat kind of speaks to what the fuck I'm about to say.
Yeah, that's that again. Yes, that's a big part of it. A beat speaks to what you got to say. But I've been way more energetic. But ever since I had that heart attack, I really had to tone it down a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
When was it?
It was Cinco de Mayo, Full Circle, last year.
That was rough.
Well, think about it. We had Tulsa Made, which had a fucking bomb ass set, and then me, and then Queen Ace, and then you. That was an hour. I was already high on stress level. My heart was already just fucked up, which I knew my heart was. I was a big tab in. It was cheap bars. I was dealing with shit with my girl at the time. That's why I was dealing with a whole bunch of shit. So my heart wasn't taking it.
I think it was on stage.
You were on stage.
Outside, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't have no clue, and I was like, they could fucking throw up, just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had no clue he was out there just laid out.
Damn.
Laid the fuck out.
It happens. What happened when you?
Worst experience?
What happened when you did a dab at my house, bro?
This motherfucker. Oh fuck! I think I showed up drunk too, didn't I?
A little bit.
Yeah, no. So that's also didn't help. I showed up fucked up.
Bro, when he blew out that cloud, in my mind I was like, he's fucked. And sure enough, 15 minutes later, he was.
It wasn't even that one because I don't know if you know this or remember. You had me take 2 of them hoes. It was the second one. The first one, I was high as fuck.
I didn't know you didn't smoke like that.
And then he handed me the second one. I'm like,
I thought
OG handed it. Yeah, no, I got 15 minutes later. I'm ordering my Uber because I'm just that fucked up. I got home, I fell asleep, woke up at like 2 a.m., went to the bathroom, puked. 30 minutes later, went right back to sleep.
Bro, I got pictures of all this shit. It's great.
Man, everybody has stories about when CJ's fucked up, man. And I'm trying to slow down. I really am.
It's fucking crazy.
What's your story?
Okay, so we're at White Crow. Okay, first off, already ghetto was fucking that motherfucker.
Right.
CJ, you want me to keep going, CJ?
Damn, we just got a
shit.
realization moment of what this story is.
Okay, so I haven't done a show in White Crow in forever. This is actually the first time I've done a show. Long story short, okay, so I'm gonna start off this. They were bitching the entire night about how nobody was buying drinks. Let it be known, somebody was buying drinks.
You're a supporter.
I was a big supporter that night. I left with a $150 tab,
Damn.
$3 shots.
Damn.
Yeah, big supporter. I just didn't know it went from like a more of a music performer to more of like a body performer.
You needed a bump.
Like a body performer.
Right.
And I'm not talking about like strippers or nothing. I'm talking about like RuPaul.
Okay.
And yeah, I was fucked up. So I might have made my ways around there a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. I not know left or right or left. Yeah,
It got fucking wild.
Somebody should have had you be like, yo, sniff this so you sober up.
the thing is, so, I'm not gonna blame nobody, but like now I'm just starting to tell everybody, if you see me too fucked up, keep a fucking eye on me. Like, yeah, that night's what really made me slow down. I heard about that shit. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
Nope. I can't.
You almost made a mistake.
Yeah. No, man, but it's like I like having a good time, man. I like to drink.
That's what's up. I like to party too, bro. We should party sometime.
No, I don't like using the term party. I'm just very active.
I consider that a party.
I love partying.
Take out a fucking bottle, no problem.
Oh no, I can't. I promise you, I can't. I don't know what people.
Watched it.
What?
Watched it.
What are you talking about? Like a pint or a fifth?
Shots and shots and shots. Beers and beers and beers. Next thing you know, he's fucked up. But he always has a good fucking performance.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Oh, I've never been.
I've seen him stand on chairs.
He don't seem like an asshole. Like he'd be an asshole when he's drunk or nothing.
No, he's not even. No, he's not an asshole.
But I've performed through the most. I hate being an asshole. Like, if you ain't feeling it, good, get out. Like,
Yeah.
my worst. Answer your question from earlier. My worst set I've probably done was I did release an album before. Like, it was called Frozen Memories. It was a breakup album, and I had an album released 2022 at this record store called Josie Records.
All this shit's gone.
What?
All this shit's not out no more. Or what?
Frozen Memories? No. Frozen. I can't. I'd have to pull up the shit from Frozen Memories. God, I still listen to a handful of like one track for sure from Frozen Memories called In My Head, but everything else is kind of scattered through the email that I sent to myself. Nah, but I performed there, and coincidentally, do you know who JDB is? JDB, a real artist.
Yeah.
That cat. He had his album released that same day.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. It was just miscommunication because we both had them scheduled, like both flyers shot the same day, and we're like, oh shit. His is at White Crow, mine's at a record store. People are gonna get fucked up. So
far, who's your favorite person that you have made a song with? Like, what's your favorite song you made with somebody else? Where you're like, yeah, I definitely want to work with you here. She was fucking
shout out to my boys, the Young Goats, aka DYG, my little homie Bando 2 times.
And actually, he said we are here. That's what he said. So he's ready. He's watching right now.
Yes, sir. He is. Bando 2 times, my little bro. I was mixing his shit when he was 15 years old. He's kind of like my little protege. He does his own thing. Like, he ain't like a little rip off of me, and they do their own thing. But we've collaborated a lot. Not a lot, but we have a handful of tracks. And I probably, like, my favorite track that I've collaborated with somebody would probably be DGK off the project, DGK. So it was one of those where I heard the beat and I heard exactly how the song should sound from how I was coming on, from how he should come on. We got in the booth, we laid it down, and it sounded exactly how you know those moments when you picture how a song should sound and like it comes to life, comes to fruition. It's one of those moments, bro. Yeah, that's probably my favorite track. Outside of that, it probably we'll go release. It'll probably be Failure Foretold. Some things will never. I was going through a rough time when I wrote that verse, and it was just one of those. I have a great memory when we recorded it. That's the only time I have taken out a fifth by myself, by the way, is I was fit to Seagrams with a Failure Foretold at his crib out around here. Yeah, but me and him both had a bottle of Seagrams to ourselves, each,
So,
in the studio, just going crazy.
never not working.
Never not working.
Who needs to step up to fucking
In what aspect?
All of them.
the artist aspect? Needs to be more consistent.
Well, I feel like we all have our flaws and we all have our strengths. I'll be fair. I'll attack one person's flaw and even including mine. My flaw is I need to learn how to promote. I'm not on socials at all. I feel like an old man. I don't know what the first thing to do to get attraction or engagement. I am a very in person. Like if we're still in the fucking selling CDs era, I'd be fucking bumping CDs out my shit.
Got the trunk.
That's a big flaw in me. You know, well,
Go through everyone's flaws. We think everyone has flaws.
huh?
Everyone's got a flaw, so what's everyone's flaw?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
What's Kane's flaw?
Yeah. Okay.
You come too anxious when you write a beat sometimes. That's just like personal music, but that's just I feel works for you too. It's just you could tell sometimes you rush a line every now and then, but that's just something one of the here or there. Like
I get lazy sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna slow it down.
I do it too. You hear me slur words and just not give a fuck and don't change it back or say a different word I'm not supposed to.
Celtics. We want Celtics.
Quality.
Yeah. Quality.
Really, that's it. Quality. If like, and a lot of that he can't control too. He's not a sound engineer. He has equipment, but he's not a sound engineer. That me and you are sound engineers. So like, if you drop a song and it sounds muddy, the first thing I'm gonna do is call you and be like, hey yo, like, tell me that this is supposed to sound like this or the reasoning behind it, and I expect the same thing from you because like my shit is not bad quality either.
I do like in the wrong studio, like someone lays some shit down. Sounds like ass. We're straight up like, yo, fucking retake that shit, dude. Besides Kilo is not in this shit no more, but yeah. He fucking sucks.
I'm not gonna shed no hate on him, man.
Say he fucking sucks, but he fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he has work to do. There's some tracks that are hard. Like I've heard him perform like what's that one Shiloh song he performs? The Shiloh Dynasty sample. Do you know that that bitch who the guitar? Like everyone used to sample it like back in 2017 and shit when X had Jocelyn Flores. That bitch singing, and everyone would sing along with him at the end to the beat. That sample, the vocal sample to the beat. But no, but
one of his songs.
it's because he didn't, and we've talked about it. It's he was being open, and he didn't, just letting it go, not overthinking nothing. Not I need to be this or I need to, I'm Kyle Kilo. Like like this was Kyle who made this song, and that's who.
Now all he does is overthink and record. Not when it came.
Not when it came. I don't know much about his music, man. I've tried dipping into it. If I were to notice a flaw, I'd probably again be quality.
That's what his music. He does it straight up fucking raw.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with this shit.
No, I know a few people who do it too. My boy Rome, he did his shit raw too. And when he sent me his shit, I'm like, how the fuck you get this shit sounding this good raw? And I gotta work at this shit. What? Big Baby Havoc, man. When it comes to music, he's cold everywhere. I feel like he could step up his performance game, man. But that's no hate. He's a great and godly performer. There's no hate, man.
Constructive criticism.
Right.
It's just a little bit more umph in the, because you could tell, and it's like, to me, it just sounds like he's singing along with a song a little bit, but just a tad bit. But like I said, I'm very picky. I'm one to pick up little details like that. I prefer to stay in the background and watch and pick up shit. So, but no, that's all the flaws. I think we all do our own thing. We we say none of us. I think what makes all of us work so good together is none of us are ashamed or will shy away from speaking our mind or saying what the fuck we want to say. I feel like that's what brings Never Not Working as close as what we do, because we say what the fuck's on our mind, on a track, on socials, whatever. We'll say it to your face too. Like that's been always something, like we don't shy away from it. So that'd be like a good con that everybody got. Like we talk our shit and we ain't sugarcoat nothing.
So you got like a top 5 performers locally?
Oh, Aaron Sawyer's up there. Gengar. Man, they gotta forgive me. I've been drunk a lot, so I gotta sit here and go through my memory bank. There's this cat named Flacco. He was a really dope performer. He was a really, really dope performer. Shout out Flacco Music. You can find him on Instagram. Flakko, I think. He was a real dope performer, and I think I seen his first performance at Letterman's, and his first performance blew me away. I was like, what the fuck? No vocals either. I was like, shit, all right. And this one, I don't care what nobody says about this one. 918 Zach. His MCing skills are so good. His MCing, he's a really good performer. I've watched him be able to bring in people who are paying attention and engage in the crowd and people who pay attention to him.
He does good.
I know a lot of people really aren't ideal on his music or his voice, but I watching him over the years and knowing him for quite some time, he's a dope performer. There's a lot of dope performers, man. It's hard to really pick one.
You're putting him in the top 5 though?
You said performers. I'm going based off of like just a solid performer, like watching how they engage with the crowd when they're in front of them, because I see a lot of people who can really perform, but they'll be quiet between those breaks and not talk to the crowd, Like you can be the dopest performer, but like there's a lot of aspects to it. Your set list could, not make sense. I'm just trying to think of like overall average of who I'd put there, just who I've seen. J-Rob's a dope performer. J-Rob, like Lace is a really dope performer. He has energy. You got to see him on stage. I don't know, because you really don't listen to a lot of that lyrical shit, and he's a lyrical rapper, but he's also like very like, you feel like he says what he says, like on his chest, like he's a artist. That boy is crazy. Off the top of my head, I don't know a lot, man. I've seen so many people. I've seen so many people do good. I've seen so many people do bad. Gengar is a beast. He's the one person. He's my one argument to the whole real rappers don't rap over vocals. He's like no performers have a good performance if you're rapping over vocals. And I'm like, well, this dude does it. So I don't believe you.
So you believe there's a difference between an MC and a rapper?
Yeah, 100%.
What's the difference?
I feel like a rapper is more of an image and an MC is more of the person. The rapper is more of an image. Like you see more of the rapper with the grills, the flashy chains, the whips, talking about fucking bitches and all that. Like that's what a stereotypical rapper is. When people think about rappers, drugs, sex, money, cars, all that fun shit. But when an MC is the one that really gets to the crowd, MC is the one that moves around. I'm sorry, I was checking my phone. I make sure my ride's like situated. But that's the difference right there. The MC cares about more of what he says reaching an audience, and only in my opinion. But I feel like so a lot of people are both. You can very well be both.
So is there any like a goal? If you got like a 5-year goal, 10-year goal?
5-10 year goal. It's hopefully farther than I am right now. That's hopefully. I'm just trying to get to the next step. I don't know what the next level is. We cross that path when we get there.
So far, what's your biggest accomplishment?
Headlining and throwing a show at the Vanguard. That's probably my biggest accomplishment. Is stepping into that. Oh, you're performing for this opener at the Vanguard. Oh, you're opening at the Vanguard. Oh, you're headlining at the Vanguard. oh, you're throwing the show at the Vanguard.
Right.
That was a lot of respect I got from a lot of people, and that's just something I hold high and I worked really hard towards, because you have to have like a, you know, business relationship and good credit with those people to work with them. So that's probably my biggest accomplishment when it comes to my music and shit, or like ever, because that's, well, my life is my music. So
what's something you would tell somebody that's trying to get into the whole music scene? You know, someone young hasn't done it yet. What's kind of some game you gonna give them?
man, just stick to it. Stick to it, and just, if you love to do it, do it. You know, if this is what you want to do and you love to do it, do it. If you do it to have fun, do it to have fun. I don't. It's a very fucking hard game. 99.99% of the people don't make it. You're betting on a complete terrible odd.
Right.
So don't do it because you want to get famous, and don't do it because you want to make money. Do it because you fucking love to do it. Because that's the only way you'll get any enjoyment out of it. And that's my advice.
Is there any comments or shout outs you'd like to give out?
Yeah. Shout out to my whole team, Never Not Working, for helping me put this shit together. Shout out to DYG also. Shout out to everybody who's made this possible. I got, like I said, I got my project coming out. Oh, my bad. My project coming out, Dirty Ghetto Kid, October 1st on my channel and SoundCloud, which will be refreshing because I don't have a lot on SoundCloud at all, like at all. I have like 2 tracks on my SoundCloud. So people who've been asking about that, they're going to get 13 new tracks for the SoundCloud they can put on repeat. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Oh man, I appreciate your time, man.
Hey, no problem, man.
This is the outlet where we stay
Plug.
in.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, man, you hear me pop? Pop like 9 times.
Let me see if my side piece is still up.
Well,